Hey, hello guys, and thank you so much for coming to another one of my videos. Today I'm actually going to go ahead and play Aldov for you guys. I just want you to see all of the ability that he has and his passive as well. So the passive, it changed. It's no longer bleeding. You were able to stack bleeding on the enemy. Now it's different. Now it's a debuff. It just reduces the armor of the enemy, and it can stack up to 5 times. The amount that you can reduce the defense, to me it's unknown. I don't know what it's the amount, but it seems to be very good, guys. It also, it says that it grants additional bonus attack damage, so that's pretty good. But it says eliminations, so whenever you kill someone, you're gonna get more attack damage. So that's gonna be pretty cool, guys. Now the first ability, it just hurls or throws, yeah, hurls the axe towards a desired location, and is going to leave a path in which if the enemy walks in it, they're going to be debuffed. They're going to walk slower, and if you walk in it, you're going to be buffed and you're going to be walking even faster. It's 20% for both the debuff and the buff as well. The only difference is that if you level it up to level 3, it's going to increase 10%, so it's going to be 30% debuff and 30% buff. Now, I don't see a reason to level up this ability first. The ability that I level up first is going to be the second ability. The reason why I do so is because of the cooldown that it has. It seems to be having a pretty low cooldown. For this one, it's 7 seconds, and the damage that you deal, it's pretty nice, and the stun duration is gonna be 1.5 seconds at level 4, so that is pretty good. It actually gives you also a lifesteal buff, which is gonna be 20%. I don't know if it's listed the duration on it. Okay, it doesn't seem to have it, but I don't know what's the duration of the buff. Now the ultimate, the more stacks that they have from the okay, never mind, from the debuff, which is the passive, you're gonna be dealing more damage. So that's gonna be a thing, guys. Um, to be honest, at first I was a little bit concerned of the changes that happened to Aldov, because I did really like the Aldov that we had before. It was a very strong champion. It was not overrated. It's just a good champion overall. So whenever I heard that there, oh sorry, I didn't mean to do that, guys. As you know, my phone doesn't work, so the ability sometimes will be used. I just wanted to see what was the range, because this is the first time that I actually play. What the fuck is he doing? This is the first time that I play this champion since the update. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start with Shield of Endurance and what the hell is he doing? Okay, he's gonna get close to. Okay, there you go. So we took 1/5 of their HP. That's pretty nice. Now here, I actually don't care of the things that he's doing. I just want to focus on the clear, because I can do this. Now, the reason why I was able to get first blood is because he ignored the fact that I have minions. I don't know why he would do that, but okay. So leaving that aside, at first, to be honest, I was a little bit concerned of the changes that they made to Aldov, but luckily the changes that they made to Aldov, they're pretty good. Like the damage that you deal is pretty nice. You can spam your second ability very often, and it deals very good damage. The knockup, it's very nice, and you can have control over the enemy for 1.5 seconds. So that's pretty good, guys. It's pretty spammable. If you get items like Executioner, oh shit, like Executioner and Elven Armor, those two items are going to give you 20% cooldown reduction, so that's going to be a thing as well. Like, you can keep that in mind as well. So, I know that a lot of people don't like the changes, and a lot of people are barely getting the hang of the champion as well. I mean, I'm also trying to see what is to be done with this champion, but just from one match, just from these matches that I had, I noticed that he's actually pretty reliable. Like, he has a lot of utility. Back then, it was not much about utility. You could pull enemies. That's a thing that is no longer possible. However, I actually don't mind the changes that they made, because the utility that you have now, it's actually pretty good. The ultimate, it no longer hits only one target. Now it can hit several targets. So that's gonna be a thing. Like your second ability, you can use it to make a gap between you and your enemy. Now the first ability, it's also very helpful because it gives you a buff and it debuffs the enemy. So that's pretty awesome, guys. Now, regarding builds, for builds, this guy right here is gonna be pulling off the Power of the Gods and Royal Shield combo, because he can get a very nice off of it, a very nice buff off of it. The thing is that since he already has a slow and he can make the enemies slow, and he can also have a buff whenever he attacks, whenever he has Power of the Gods, he's gonna be able to have an additional speed buff. So that's gonna be a very good thing. So items like, well, to me, you know, guys, I always like to have this build because it provides me so much HP, and it's very good for champions like this guy right here, which is Royal Shield, Elven Armor, Executioner, Agility Shoes, Power of the Gods, and then you can also get items like Reaper Sight as well, if you want to have some extra sustain, and it's going to provide you a lot of power as well. It's going to give you a lot of utility, and it's going to give you also a lot of HP. So I'm just going to go ahead and leave that aside. Now going to the abilities. The first ability, again, is just mainly utility. I don't see a reason to do first, but if you like to do so, I mean, you can go ahead and do it. But my preference, I like to level up my second ability because it seems just to be more effective. The control that you're gonna have over the enemy is gonna be pretty nice, and the damage that it deals, it's actually pretty nice. It's allowing me to last hit minions as well. So that one, it doesn't seem to be the wrong way to go. Now the ultimate is pretty strong, guys. I'm not gonna lie, it's very strong. It deals a lot of damage, and especially if you have stacked the debuff on the enemy. Now, the only problem that I see with it is that the cooldown, it's a little bit high, but it's not that bad because the damage that you deal is very nice, guys. Like right here, that guy, he's taking a lot of damage from the minions. I'm just walking around and he's taking so much damage from the minions. Now, like right here, you have control. Oh, you silence the enemy? What the fuck? It said silence. That's pretty OP, guys. If that is a silence and it's not listed on the second ability, yeah, what the hell? Like right here, he's gonna jump towards me. Reduce magic resistance. Is it like a random buff? Let's see again. Like right here, I'm gonna knock him up. Is it? Right here, let's see. Reduce magic resistance. Guys, I swear. Nah. Guys, I really did see that it said silence. Maybe it was just me. I don't know, guys. Just ignore me, guys. I'm pretty tired. I just got out of work. Well, not right now. I got a at 12. I wanted to stay a little bit longer. They give you the option. They gave us the option to stay longer, so that's what I did. As you can see, it's 2:24 a.m. It's pretty late. I'm a little bit tired, but I wanted to play the champion for you guys. So overall, the champions that I see on the the champions, the changes that I see on the champion, they're actually pretty nice. At first, I was concerned, but now that I play the champion, no, guys, he's pretty badass, guys. Like, he deals a lot of damage. You have a lot of control. Like, right here, look at the damage that you can deal. That's very nice. And you can, like, anticipate the movements of the enemy, so you can kind of hit the enemy whenever they're... I mean, you're gonna be a fucking killing machine being able to chase down enemies with no problems at all, especially if you have Royal Shield and if you have Power of the Gods, because those two items are going to debuff the enemy and they're gonna buff you as well. Now your first ability already does that, so you're gonna just be increasing the buff and the debuff, so that is a good thing on my watch all the time, guys. Be more effective, and again, the damage that you get from your second ability, very spammable ability. It's pretty nice. For example, the cooldown on it, it's 7 seconds. If you get full cooldown reduction, you're gonna get it probably to 4 seconds. So that, guys, is gonna be very nice, guys. So right here, I just want to kill him once more. Oh shit. Ah, my god. So yeah, guys. So overall, Aldov, yes, it's pretty good. I like the changes. Again, I was concerned at first, but then we were able to see that this champion is still pretty awesome. He's very strong. He has a lot of utility. Just being able to chase down enemies with that much efficiency is very nice, but because I think that you're going to be able to chase down enemies with no problems, and your one is also going to create a gap between you and your enemy whenever you are in trouble, whenever you want to make sure that you want to escape an engagement. Let's see that you're fighting a person and then another one comes in just to gank you. Well, you can close the gap. Well, you can make a gap with your second ability. You're gonna be able to knock up the enemy, and then you're just gonna run, and then you can use your first ability to create this path that is going to give you the additional movement speed buff. Now, if you throw it to the direction that you're gonna be running, it's also a good idea not only to throw it backwards, because if you throw it to the direction you're going to be running, you're going to have a longer path in which you're going to have the movement speed buff, and it's going to be also a longer path in which they're going to have the movement speed debuff. So if they happen to dash towards you, just use your second ability, because the cooldown on it, it's very low. You're going to be able to, let's say, cripple the enemy for a little bit, and then you can just keep running, guys. And if you have items like Royal Shield, fuck, you're gonna make the enemy even slower. So yeah, I guess that this is gonna be the gameplay that I have for you guys today. Is gonna be for Aldov. I actually want to play this game so very much. I want to join some 3v3 matches, but as you guys know, I don't have a good phone, so that's not gonna be possible for now. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I'm honestly pretty tired. I hope that this information can help you in any way. But overall, just have a great night, guys. Sorry you had to see